Is it time to buy or sell Trane Technologies stock? In this video, we are diving deep into Trane Technologies. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 4th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 4th of September, 2025, our system has rated Trane Technologies as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of -0.87. Let's examine the stock's performance during this time. The stock has experienced natural fluctuations and is currently at a loss of 0.00% since our initial hold or accumulate recommendation. The stock is currently positioned at the lower end of a broad and horizontal trend in the short term, which typically presents a favorable buying opportunity. However, if the price breaks below the bottom trend line at $408.24, it would indicate a strong sell signal, suggesting a potential shift in trend. Analyzing the current 3-month trend, we anticipate a possible change of -0.91% over the next 3 months, with potential returns fluctuating between -2.09% and +12.89%. In terms of longer-term projections, our 12-month analysis reveals an expected change of 12.36%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could range from -8.42% to +30.06% over the coming year. This would place the future price between $378.37 and $537.34. Our latest daily update for Trane Technologies includes the headline: Trane Technologies Plc stock upgraded from sell candidate to hold accumulate after Thursday trading session. On the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 4th of September, 2025, the price of Trane Technologies Plc stock increased by 1.19%, rising from $408.31 to $413.15. During this trading session, the stock demonstrated a fluctuation of 1.72%, ranging from a low of $408.54 to a high of $415.56. Over the past 10 days, the price has declined in 6 instances, resulting in an overall decrease of 3.08% during this period. Volume also decreased by 1 million shares on the last day, with a total of 1 million shares traded, amounting to approximately $513,840,000. It is important to note that declining volume alongside rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the upcoming days. Throughout the past 52 weeks, the stock reached a peak price of $476.19 and a low of $298.15. Currently, the price stands at 13.24%, or $63.04, below the 52-week high of $476.19, which also marks the all-time high for the stock. Trane Technologies, ticker TT, is navigating a turbulent phase after its earnings report. The stock has declined by approximately 3% since the announcement a month ago. This comes despite growing optimism surrounding its long-term HVAC and sustainability strategies. Recent developments include upgrades from brokers, the launch of the BrainBox AI lab aimed at enhancing building energy management through artificial intelligence, and notable corporate momentum characterized by strong demand in the commercial HVAC sector, growth in service revenues, and recognition for its workplace practices. Management is scheduled to present at the Morgan Stanley Laguna Conference on September 11th, which will keep investor attention on guidance and margin outlook. In the short term, anticipate fluctuations driven by headlines, continued momentum from earnings, the analyst upgrades, and the forthcoming conference could lead to rallies. However, near-term pressures from residential and transportation segments, along with concerns over valuation, may restrict gains. Looking ahead, enduring trends such as energy efficiency, recurring service revenue, and AI-enabled offerings are likely to bolster revenue, enhance margins, and support a premium multiple provided that execution and supply chain recovery remain on track. Furthermore, the potential for dividend growth positions TT as an attractive option for income investors, contributing to a steady demand base for the shares. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, the 5th of August, 2025, it was reported that UBS assigned TT a buy grade with a hold action. On Monday, the 4th of August, 2025, it was reported that Stephens assigned TT an overweight grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 31st of July, 2025, it was reported that Barclays assigned TT an overweight grade with a hold action. On Wednesday, the 30th of July, 2025, it was reported that HSBC assigned TT a hold grade with a downgrade action. On Monday, the 14th of July, 2025, it was reported that Citigroup assigned TT a buy grade with a hold action. Analysts have assigned Trane Technologies stock a general neutral rating. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. However, for return on investment, the analysts have given the stock a rating of strong buy. The following signals have been identified for Trane Technologies. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Wednesday, the 3rd of September, 2025. So far, it has risen approximately 1.19%. Further rises are indicated until a new top pivot is established. Additionally, a buy signal is present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Despite gaining prices, volume fell during the last trading day, creating a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Close attention should be paid to the stock. However, there are some negative signals that could influence short-term developments. The stock of Trane Technologies Plc holds sell signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, which presents a more negative outlook for the stock. Furthermore, there is a general sell signal indicated by the relationship between the two signals, where the long-term average is above the short-term average. On upward corrections, resistance may be encountered at levels of $417.55 and $434.50. A breakout above either of these levels will trigger buy signals. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. Pivots suggested a buy signal 2 days ago. Bollinger also indicated a buy signal 2 days ago. The short-term moving average provided a buy signal 8 days ago. In contrast, the long-term moving average issued a sell signal 24 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 22 days ago. If we examine the 12-month chart, we observe the short moving average generated a sell signal 27 days ago. The long-term moving average issued a sell signal 5 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages indicated a buy signal 82 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to discover more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Trane Technologies. Trane Technologies Plc finds support from accumulated volume at $410.93. This level may present a buying opportunity as an upward reaction is anticipated when this support is tested. Overall, the stock typically exhibits controlled movements, and with strong liquidity, the associated risk is deemed very low. In the past day, the stock fluctuated by $7.02 between its high and low, which is equivalent to 1.72%. Over the last week, the stock experienced an average daily volatility of 1.91%. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Trane Technologies, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. This ratio is considered relatively normal, often seen in businesses with long histories or predictable revenue streams. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on October 29, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $3.82. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Trane Technologies. In case of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Trane Technologies is at $431.44. If you do not own any shares, you may want to wait for this level to be breached before entering a position. For those already holding the stock, this could be a level to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Trane Technologies encounters its first support level at $410.93. If this support level holds, it could be a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Trane Technologies from multiple analyst sources is neutral. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 2nd of September, 2025, Regnery David S. conducted an insider purchase of 22,497 shares of ordinary shares. On the same day, Regnery David S. also executed an insider sale of 22,497 shares of ordinary shares. Additionally, on that day, Regnery David S. conducted an insider sale of 22,497 shares of stock option, which is the right to buy. On the 20th of August, 2025, Cohen Christopher J. conducted an insider sale of 300 shares of ordinary shares. Furthermore, on the 7th of June, 2025, Berzin Ansi conducted an insider sale of 181 shares of ordinary shares. Analyzing the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that the insider power is positive, with a ratio of approximately 11.093. In total, insiders purchased 234,675 shares and sold 174,138 shares in these last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $391.13, reflecting a decrease of 5.33%. This stock displays very low daily fluctuations, which results in minimal risk. Additionally, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 1 day ago. Is Trane Technologies stock a good buy? Trane Technologies Plc exhibits several negative signals, indicating it may be a candidate for selling. However, given the potential for a turnaround, it should also be viewed as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors might consider holding or accumulating more shares while waiting for further developments. Our analysis has been updated from a sell rating to a hold recommendation since the last evaluation. After examining the volatility and movements from the most recent trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 5th of September, we anticipate that Trane Technologies will open lower by approximately 73 cents, with an initial trading price of $412.42. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.